All right, so thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate you sparing your time out of a busy schedule to come and be educated. Remember, the purpose of this session is not to convince anyone, all right, or coerce anyone into being a part of what we are doing. I just want to educate you enough to give you an informed decision, so you can make an informed decision, give you enough data to make an informed decision. Before I get started, I want to let you know that I am just like you. Yes, I'm just like you. I'm somebody who has believed in the online space, and I have also made losses. Tens of thousands of dollars in losses. Platforms had have betrayed my confidence. Um, they they promised and failed me. All right. I've gone through the pain of seeing platforms crash. And for many years, I decided that I wasn't going to talk about any platform ever because of the losses that I had experienced. But then the platform we're going to talk about tonight came along. Before this platform came along, I have been trading by myself. I've been making money from the blockchain, and I have also been guiding people to make money on the blockchain, teaching them on how to navigate the markets. So I am just like you. If you've had losses, I have had my share of losses. So I have many people that are here in this meeting room. And so with that backdrop, I want us to take a step further to ask ourselves this question. Can one get rich with crypto? I mean, despite all the past losses, can one get rich with crypto? That's a question one needs to ask. So I went to TradingView. Don't allow this page, intimidate you if it looks technical, but there's nothing technical here. Let me explain. This is Ethereum. There was a time Ethereum was less than $100. Okay. But I don't want to even use the price of $100 or $50. I want to use the price of $300 per ETH. So if you had bought Ethereum when the price was around this blue line that is drawn here, and you bought about 5,000 Ethereum, that means you have 16.6 Ethereum, and you held it for just about 823 days. All right. If you look at here, it's about 823 days for the miracle to happen, or less if you bought it around here, super less. All right. And you were able to experience this. The price went from $300 to $4,500 in just a few years. So your 16.6 Ethereum became $74,000. Okay. So that is how $5,000 can turn to $74,000. And this is just with $5,000. And this is just with an assumption that Ethereum's lowest price was $300. I didn't want to go down, down, down into when it was less than $100 because that would give us so much, much more money that might, scare some people. So a person can experience capital gain from the blockchain in a relatively short period of time. That is what this, page is trying to tell you. So why are there so many scams when this is possible on the blockchain? The answer is simple. Um, Most of the platforms that scam us are not interested in creating solutions that will enrich you. They are more interested in creating cheap websites that appear to be doing some work, but is just positioned to steal from you. Welcome to Aurum. And this is the real deal. This is the real deal. This is what brought me out of retirement, if I'm going to use the word, from promoting platforms. This is the solution that made me say, come on, let's tell people about something real, something powerful. Many platforms, when they want to scam you, they're going to tell you, we're going to give you signal by 1 p.m. or 7 p.m. every single day. Those are scams. Those are scams because the market does not behave in the same way at the same time every day. So if you see any platform that tells you, oh, we're going to behave like this, 1 p.m., 7 p.m., we'll give you signal, you're going to make lots of money. Be careful of such platforms, especially if they're trading in their own exchange. Another way people get scammed is they are told, hey, we are a forex trading platform. We have our own broker. Be careful if you are told that you have your own broker, that they have their own broker. If they have their own private broker, it means they can manipulate the trade results, and they'll be running a Ponzi scheme until they're ready to rip you off and run away with your money. So, welcome to Aurum. A scam platform will tell you, oh, we'll give you 1% daily, 2% daily. If they are promising you a fixed percentage daily, then it's a scam. So why am I saying this while I'm showing you the Aurum, page? I'm saying this so that you understand my next few words over the next few minutes. You will appreciate what makes it different from the scam platforms that you might have lost money like me on in the past. All right. So let's get right into it. When you come into Aurum, you're going to see an interface like this. All right. Here you can see an $8,000 account making money every single day. But if you notice something, the money is not fixed. The same account balance, the same capital, but it's making different amounts of money every single day. So this is not a 1% a daily platform or a 2% daily platform or 0.5% daily platform. There is no fixed percentage daily in Aurum. This is the first thing I want you to know. And that is one of the criteria check that says this is not the way scams behave. This is better. Now, you also have an interface where you can see your withdrawals, okay? And when you initiate withdrawals, they will have to go to trading capital, allow the trades to, drop, and then they, process your withdrawal and pay you. So this is how it works. This is a real solution. And here you see another account. I think this is a $10,000 account, and you see it's making different amounts of profit every single day. In Aurum, you don't make a fixed percentage profit daily. This is money coming from the blockchain because Aurum trades the spot market. And the spot market is safe, right? It's safer. And Aurum trades with stop loss. So, they protect your account. Where is this money coming from? What activity is generating this money? And that's a very important question because until you know where the money is coming from, you might just be involved in a scam. So this money is coming from trading activities on the blockchain. What does trading mean? I showed you Ethereum and I showed you the price movement. So using artificial intelligence, Aurum buys into the market and predicts with some level of high accuracy that the market is going to go up by 0.5%, 0.7%, 1%, and Aurum goes in, takes the profit. When it goes up, it sells, takes the profit, and releases your results. Every single day, this bot takes several trades, fast trades. It doesn't spend long time in the market, just 5 minutes, 3 minutes, it's in and out. And so that is the activity that is generating all the money in Aurum. Is this activity real? The answer is yes. The platform took the onus to log into the live trading account on KuCoin and OKX exchanges. So they did not show us an exchange that is their own controlled exchange, like their own private exchange. No, they logged into KuCoin and OKX and generated 6 months trading results. So this is what is important for you to understand this. A platform can tell you we're making money from this and that and that. So where's the proof? We have the proof that Aurum is trading. So, whoever invited you here will share those short videos with you. I'll make sure you get across to them and really get yourself convinced that you're becoming a part of something powerful and something life-changing. Watch this video and I'll get back to you.
Aurum Neobank is a next-generation financial ecosystem with a fully integrated cycle. Top up your balance, earn through the trading bot, spend with your card, and restart the loop. Choose from 4 card tiers: Nova, Imperium, World Elite, and Infinity. Each unlocks access to cryptocurrency payments, low fees, and premium rewards. No verification required. Minimal fees. Physical card included. Higher transaction limits. Take control of your finances and grow your wealth with Aurum Neobank.
And the question there is, can you grow your wealth? The answer is yes. Aurum Neobank will help you grow your wealth through AI-powered trading activities. Simple, on the blockchain. So Aurum is a decentralized fintech company and is dedicated to helping you and your family breathe financially. It's fintech because it's innovative and it's decentralized, meaning it is on the blockchain. Aurum's goal is not just to make money, but to empower you. So if you are here tonight, you have a special privilege of experiencing empowerment. We are operating an empowerment program, and anybody who joins us is empowered. Everybody who joins us is making profits. So I'm going to ask a question now. Let me see how many people will respond in the chat. If you have been making profits from Aurum every single day, type 1 in the chat box. Because if you're coming here for the first time, I need to know people are making money. We're not just saying, okay, we make money some days, we don't make money some days. Every single day, you will see the charts, getting filled up with people typing 1. This is our reality. Hands-free. The platform is executing and generating results. Even if you got started 2 days ago, you're making money back to back to back. And that is the beauty of this empowerment opportunity. And we want you, if you're joining us for the very first time, to be a part of this empowerment because it works. We don't just earn, we empower. When we empower you, your family begins to smile, you begin to laugh more, the laughter goes deep into your gut, you feel the real joy because you're going to have an account in Aurum. Your spouse is going to have an account in Aurum. And those two accounts will be creating financial cash flow for you and your kids. There'll be no worries. Some worries will vanish from your life. You will not be dependent on salary. Salary leads to poverty. I saw a quote today that said, salary is like a woman's period, that it comes and it goes off within a few days. And if you don't see it, you get worried. So, and I just said, this is crazy. So we're giving you an opportunity to go beyond your salary to experience daily consistent income passively to change your financial story. It works. Well, there's AI in your pocket right now as we speak. AI is in your pocket. You might not know. AI is in your pocket. Real AI. ChatGPT, Perplexity.ai, Gamma.app. Many of the AI apps that can, transform voices, transform videos. We live in a world that is going to be powered by AI. Now, your responsibility is simple. Do you want to believe that AI can get you richer? Do you want to believe that AI is going to help you to train your kids, make life better for you, help pay for your next vacation? Do you believe that AI can make you make daily income that will wow you? All of this is possible. And that's why we tell you, come to Aurum because we have a system that works, a system that has given proof of 6 months trading results. Most people always remember their past losses, but you know what? Before you just let yourself be, so loyal to your nostalgia, have nostalgia of your past, just take a moment to ask yourself, have you ever been a part of a platform where the platform generated 6 months trading results on third-party exchanges and showed you live? When I saw this, I said, no, I've never experienced this. I told myself I have never experienced this. And that is why I said I'm going to be a part of what Aurum is creating. So Aurum is a beautiful ecosystem here, and there are so many things here that can make you money. So many things. All right, we're going to go into a couple of them, but we'll not go into so much depth so that it doesn't look confusing to you. So far, I've shown you that I'm just like you. I have made losses in the past. I have been hurt by online scams, and I retired away from online business for a while because I prefer to trade by myself and take my decisions in the market by myself. But hey, Aurum changed the story, and I investigated and I said, this looks good, and I want to share this amazing opportunity. So one person that made me pay attention to Aurum was the CEO. The man running point in Aurum is Brian Benson. Well, if you're like me, the first time you see this picture, you're going to say, they've come again on that picture saying he is a former Binance director. Well, The Brian Benson is real. He is a real person. He travels all over the world to meet people. And some of our members have gone to the Aurum office. The address of the Aurum office is known. Just ask whoever invited you. They're going to give you the address of the Aurum office. Now, some of our friends went to the Aurum office, and when they got there, lo and behold, they stumbled into Brian Benson. They were like, "Oh my God, is Brian in the office?" And he was so down to earth. He interacted with them. They all laughed. That is how real Aurum is. And as we are ready and prepared for the Dubai event coming up in a couple of days, people are going to meet Brian Benson there. You're going to see lots of videos from people there who will be interacting with the management of Aurum. Brian is a real person, and he served for a couple of years with Binance. He was in charge of, opening the Latin American offices of Binance. He was like a regional managing director. The entire Latin America was under his purview. He's a technocrat. He's not a network marketer. He is a real fintech guru. I mean, he has traded for Morgan Stanley, in addition to working with Binance. Well, if you go to Google and check the images, Brian Benson, Binance, you're going to see different pictures. You're going to see his picture as he's older, his picture when he was younger. You're going to see some interviews of him, pictures of him at Kima. So you're going to see different things. His career has been how to bridge crypto and fiat and create a world where crypto and fiat are working hand in hand seamlessly. That has been his passion. Even after he left Binance, just go check his work experience. I mean, use the AI tools at your disposal and find out. You're going to find out that he has been working on anything that can make fiat currency and crypto to blend together and operate efficiently. And that is the person we have as our CEO. I mean, he's a real person. Aurum is real. Aurum was a gold sponsor for the Token 2049 event. By the way, let me tell you, the Token 2049 event is an event that people pay $1,000 to go in, because there you're going to see top CEOs of blockchain companies like Richard Theng, the CEO of Binance, like CEO of OKX, CEO of Theta. You get to meet these people and network with them. People pay. So Brian Benson was there and he gave a speech. The title of his speech was, "Can AI make you richer?" And that's Brian Benson here on the stage, talking to thousands of persons live. So he's a real person. I can't emphasize that enough. If your worry is about, is he real? Come on, he's real. And he was the former director of Binance, and he also traded for Morgan Stanley. Right, so this is third-party credibility here. We have Token 2049, all right, hosting the video of Brian Benson. If Brian Benson was not real, they won't host that picture. Trustpilot gives a positive review of Aurum. Yeah, Trustpilot gives you a positive review of Aurum. You can go check that out. And that's the beautiful thing about Aurum. We have Forbes doing a write-up about Aurum. Will Forbes do a write-up about the Ponzi scheme? Come on. The platforms where you've lost money, the Forbes write about them, they can't come to that kind of platform. So for Forbes to be writing about Aurum, it means that Aurum is doing something unique. And you have to pay attention. There's so much to make you pay attention. There's lots of positive press about Aurum. I look at Finbold. Finbold said, Aurum's Brian Benson on why AI might soon outperform human traders across crypto and FX markets. Because the speed of execution to the retail trader is slower than the institutional trader. So the retail trader will always keep losing. And this is what Brian Benson is saying, that the speed of execution available to institutional traders should be made available to retail traders. This is where Aurum is coming in. And here you also have another write-up by MPost about Brian Benson. We have lots of write-ups. I mean, this is Crypto Slate, and that is Blockchain Reporter. Blockchain Reporter said, emotionless finance, why AI-led trading will shape the next bull market. Ladies and gentlemen, AI trading will shape the next bull market. The world is changing. Things are recalibrated. It's not the same way as it was before. AI has come to stay. You need to give yourself a chance. Because if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Everybody is looking for how to make money passively, and Aurum is your best bet. Aurum is your best bet to passive income without stress. Just relax, let the money be coming. Aurum makes it look easy, but it's AI and human interaction. Okay? AI and human interaction. That's what makes it look easy. So there's a lot of hard work that goes in the background. And this is to help people remember, again, like I said before, the profit is coming from the activities of trading. So it's not interest, all right? This is not interest or usury. No, 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 no. That's not what Aurum is doing. Aurum is trading the same way you buy a bag of rice for, $40. It goes up to $45. You sell it and make $5 on it. That's the same way Aurum is doing this on the blockchain. So a little bit of a disclaimer here, risk warning. Trading the blockchain involves risk. But when people hear about the risk of the blockchain, they sometimes get paralyzed and scared. It is the same risk as going to bed, all right? Going to bed is risky. Some people go to bed and they don't wake up, all right? It's the same risk as sending your kid abroad, all right? Your kid can go abroad for education, but they might not graduate. That's a risk, all right? It's the same risk as getting on the plane and taking a flight to another country. It's the same risk as getting into your car and starting the car and say, I'm driving to work. Some people get into their car and they don't get to their destination, right? So the world is filled with risk. Don't try to think that being on the blockchain and working with Aurum is riskier than going to bed. Life is all about risk. You can never avoid risk. As long as you're alive, every decision, every activity you do is risk. But what do? You get paralyzed in life because of risk? No, you expect success, don't you? You go to bed and expect that you wake up. You get into your car, you expect you get to the office, and then you expect you're going to get back home. You get on the flight and you expect to get to your destination safely. You do whatever you do and expect success. The same way we tell you, get into Aurum and pray, and expect success, because the facts we have on ground point us to success. So how do you get started with Aurum? Well, you get started by buying the subscription. It costs just $20 per year. So it's a 1-year subscription, renewable every single year. This unlocks, gives you access to so many tools in the ecosystem that you can use to change your financial story. Ladies and gentlemen, your life is about to be transformed, especially if you're coming here for the first time. We're not here to hype Aurum, but I tell you, this is about the best thing you're going to see online that will change your financial story. The technology you are stepping into, let me help you relax and understand that it has been trading for 2 years plus. All right? It has been trading for 2 years plus, and it has not blown any account. It has always been making profits every single day. And everybody that's been using the platform has been smiling to the bank. So that is the platform you're coming into. And here's an example of what those 2 years look like. February 2023, they started updating the model, machine learning going on, and tweaking, getting the thing informed about how the market works. Now, officially, trading started around December 2023. Angel investors came in, all right? Big boys, people who could drop $1 million, $5 million. I mean, investors really came in and they were trading with their capital. Aurum was trading with good money before you and I heard about it. The platform had been built. They're not building Aurum with your money. The platform had been built, and it was built for institutional grade trading for the big boys. Honestly, you and I would not have heard about Aurum, but something happened. All right. So they kept trading year after year until sometime in September, October, they said, come on, we need to build an exchange. And if we're going to build an exchange, it would be great to have our coin just like Binance and have our own exchange like Binance. But if we're going to do that, it's good for us to start building a community. And that was how they said, okay, how do we build a community? Let's get our friends to tell their friends. And before you know it, let's create a reward system. And that's how you and I came to hear about Aurum. We would not have benefited from this amazing, amazing, rare opportunity of a lifetime. So the first technology in the ecosystem that will change your story is the EXAI bot. The EXAI bot is an amazing machine. This is the bot that trades to the 4x7. It trades coins that are very, very stable in the market. It does not trade shit coins. This trading is 5 minutes trading, doesn't waste time in the market. AI says the market is going this way and it uses stop losses. If the market is not going in that way, it exits. Very tight stop losses, so you don't get to blow your account. All right. Now, when the market is going in your favor, oh, you make a lot of money that day. So any day you see, oh, that we didn't make so much money, that means likely there were some stop losses that were hit. And any day that you see, oh, we made some good money, it means the market was massively in our favor. But every single day, we make money because the bot trades several times every single day. So despite the stop losses being hit on some days, we always come out profitably. And that's an amazing system. So this slide is trying to emphasize and underscore the fact that in Aurum, there is profit sharing and loss sharing. Okay. So we share the profit and we share the losses. The activity that brings this money is trading. When the trading is going well, you share your profit with Aurum. And when there's some stop losses hit, we also share the losses with Aurum. And this is an important thing to take note of. So how does the profit sharing work? The higher your capital, the higher your return on your capital. That means the higher your capital, the faster you recover your capital. And I will give you an example of what that means. So here is an example that is trading with $90,000. All right. If you're trading with $90,000 or $50,000, you'll be making about 17.62%. On the average, the platform makes about 17.5 every single month. But when you're trading with huge capital like $100,000, $90,000, the platform will only take 5% of the profit made with your money. You will get 95%. So look at it. 5%, 95 goes to you. 5 to the company. Now, if you're trading with lesser amount of money, like $20,000, $30,000 or $40,000, you'll be making 15.74 instead of 16.62. Why? Because the company is going to be taking 5% of the profit made with your money, and you're going to get 90. So it's going to be 1090 instead of 595. And if you come with lower capital, and that means you are trading with $10,000, $20,000, you're going to be making about 14.87. Why? Because the platform is going to be taking 15% of the profit made with your money, and they'll be giving you 85%. So 1585. And if you go down to 5,000, you'll be making 2080. All right. The platform will take 20 and you take 80. And that's how it is. Somebody comes in with $100, the platform is going to take 40 and you take 60. All right. A person with $1,000, the platform will take 30 and you take 70. So that's the profit sharing formula. And that's the model of the platform. The platform needs to make money for it to keep running for many years. The first money that is made is the subscription. Every $20 subscription goes straight to the company. It's not shared with anybody. All right. And there's no commission paid from there. That's why it's $20. Very affordable. So if a million people join Aurum over many years, that's going to be $20 million. That's income to the company. Now, the second income is this profit sharing mechanism that I have described. And so this screenshot is just to show you the cascaded profit sharing mechanism. All right, so just take note, 5 people could be in Aurum and they're making different percentages. Why? Because they are in different capital bands. There's no package in Aurum. You come with whatever capital you have. That capital will fall into one of these bands, and that will determine how much you're going to make every single month. All passive, an amazing system. And so I introduced the slide. The question was, is 10% to 17% too high a possibility in crypto? That's the question. Because there are people who don't understand how the crypto market works. And they say, oh, how can you make 10% to 17% every month? Is it possible? The answer is yes. Yes, it is very possible. So here's an example of a chart of ADA, right? And if you look at the screen, this was a 20-day, so let's just say it's like a 1 month, less than 1 month, all right? So from here to here was 20 days. Now look at what the market did in that 20 days. 70%, 70%, growth in 20 days. So Aurum doesn't stay long in the market because it doesn't want the market shenanigans to, get it, back and forth, back and forth. No, it just goes in 5 minutes, gets 0.5% out, is done. Goes in 5 minutes, get 0.7% out, it's done. Goes in 0.2%, done. So that's how Aurum bot trades. But you can see from this chart that there's so much possibility when it comes to trading on the blockchain. There's a lot of money that can be made. All right. So I want you to really keep an open mind and really, get to appreciate the amazing system that we have here. Instead of doubting, just get in and put in some money, because you see, the money you put in will help you pay attention. And when you pay attention, that is when you understand the power of the platform. So here's an example again of compounding. Money being made, $10,000 account, put into trading for 4 months. Within 4 months, compounding, the $10,000 have become $20,000. And that's a beautiful and powerful thing about compounding. How do you compound in Aurum? There's a reinvest button. When it's green, you turn it on green. That is compounding mode. If it's off, you're not compounding. By default, it is off because you are not meant to be compounding by default. Compounding should be a personal decision. If you need money for your day-to-day expenses, you don't have to compound, just keep cashing out. But if you think long term, you might decide to compound and keep rotating it. All right. So once you turn on the button, what happens is that every profit for each day gets transformed and put back as part of your capital base. All right. Becomes part of your capital base, and that makes your capital grow faster. So that's compounding mode. And this is what it looks like. There are two deposits in this account. One is turned off, no compounding here, and this is compounding. Because this is turned off, profits are being dropped in the accumulated profits section. All right. And if you want to withdraw the profits, anytime you want to withdraw, you just click on withdraw. And when you click on withdraw, it will take the money to the dashboard. And from the dashboard, you can move it to your exchange account, Trust Wallet, or anywhere you want to store your USDT. I love this slide because this slide gives us a summary of what is possible for your various capital bands, okay? For whatever capital you bring in. So if you notice something, this last column tells you how fast you get 100% of your capital back. In fact, how fast you make your money back. By the way, let me stress this. This is a platform where you deposit once and you cash out for life. So there's no income cap where we will say, oh, you've earned times 10 of your capital, try and deposit again. Nothing like that. Oh, you've earned times 2 of your capital, deposit again. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. Deposit once, unless you want to top up and then keep earning for life. So if you want to make back your capital in 6 months, the best band you need to get in is $50,000, $100,000. That will help you get 100% of that money back in 6 months. Super easy. If you want to do 6.4, 6.8 months, that is possible with $25,000 and $10,000, 6.8 months. $5,000 will generate 100% of the capital in 7.2 months. $3,000 will generate 7.6%, will generate 100% in 7.6 months. So bottom line is, the higher your capital, the faster you recover and become risk-free. So the question I always ask people here is, how much will make sense to you? I mean, how much in dollars per month? This refers to monthly dollar income. How much in dollars per month will make you smile every month or take some load off your shoulder? All right. Some people say, hey, $5,000 will change my life. Some people say, if I make $695 extra in a month, I'm good. That is above the minimum wage of so many countries. All right. And some say, oh, come on. I have a big family. I mean, I need to have $25,000 trading so I can make $3,925 every single month. And that is, yeah, this makes sense. So decide for yourself, okay? No pressure on you. You decide where you want to come in. Now, even if you don't have the capital for where you want to come in, like say you want to do $25,000, but you don't have the money, you start wherever you're comfortable and keep topping up. You just keep topping up until you hit your target capital. So everybody has their target capital, and many people are going to be targeting $25,000. So just get started, and they keep topping up every week, every month. Top up, top up, top up, and get to your desired capital. So remember, the faster the higher the capital, the faster you become risk-free. And so this is really important for people who want to, live. You want your money to work for you. You want to live a stress-free life. If you're about to retire, all right, if you're about to retire, consider Aurum, because You lock in some money here and let the system trade for you, and it will be generating these profits for you, and your life becomes easier. And if you are somebody, you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want to tell anybody about Aurum, you just want to sit down on your own, come in with some good money. All right. We have some people trading with $50,000. We have some people trading with $100,000, and they're making this money every single day. So especially if you've retired, if you've worked hard, you've paid your dues, and you're looking for where you can put money to work for you, this is Aurum. This is AI powered trading, real AI powered trading on the blockchain, human and AI interfacing, quick trades in and out, life-changing opportunity. It is for you so that you can relax, enjoy your age, and keep making money as you go. So this is a compound interest, extrapolation. We're just trying to show people what is possible and how powerful this platform can be over time. We're not saying you must compound for 3 years at a stretch. No. But look at it. How can you make $355,000 every year? How can you become somebody who makes $355,000 every year? How can you be that kind of person? You can be that kind of person if you put in $1,000 and let it compound for 1 year, for 3 years. $1,000 compounding for 3 years will give you $178,000. And once you have $178,000, that becomes your base capital, right? And that base capital every year without compounding will be giving you $355,000 every year. So the only risk is, wait for 3 years. But guess what? You don't have to wait for straight 3 years. You can compound for 2 weeks, cash out for 2 weeks. Compound for 2 weeks, cash out for 2 weeks. But you understand that if you do this for several years, your target is to hit this target of capital and then stop compounding and change your financial story. Some people do compound for 2 months, cash out for 1 month. Because it's just a button. Reinvest, turn off, no compounding. Turn on reinvestment button to green. You start compounding. Some people compound for 3 months and then cash out for 1 month. That means in a year, they're going to cash out 3 times. Some people compound for 2 months, cash out for 1 month, which means in a year, they're going to cash out for 4 months and compound for 8 months. So be flexible about it and, money in the bank. So that's how you can change your financial story. This is something that, instead of thinking of, what if it fails? Think of what if it succeeds? What if it succeeds? And your $1,000 becomes $355,000. What kind of life would you live? What kind of worries will you be worried about? Which countries will you be living in? Because you want to live in all the continents of the world, within every year. You want to spend 3 months here, spend 3 months there, just experience the beauty of the world. See those trees. There are some trees that are bigger than the trees make you look like an ant when you stand in front of the trees. Just imagine those trees going to experience nature and experience the beauty of the world. Salary can't do that. Aurum will. So here's another example of a $500 5-year compounding plan. Okay, so if you have $500 compounded for 5 years, that's going to give you $3.4 million. $3.4 million. So if you have your kids in school and the couple of years to university and you're thinking, how can I get to take them to the best university? Come on, put $500 in Aurum. That's not too risky, is it? Just a $500. Put it in Aurum and let it do its work for 5 years. Remember, once again, it doesn't have to be 5 straight years. You can do 3 months compounding, cash out for 2 months. You can do whatever you want to do, but just have it in mind that over the years, this is the possibility. And so by the time you have $3.4 million, guess what? That becomes your base capital. You're going to be making about $6.9 million every single year. This is crazy. That kind of life you want to live, whatever school you want to send them to, you'll be able to finance it. You'll be able to get it done. And, some worries will never be your problem anymore. You'll be looking for great things to do and lives to impart. Let me talk about the amazing Zeus bot, because this is one of the tools in the ecosystem that most people don't pay attention to. It is a bull run machine. People will sometimes come to the presentation, but they don't understand the power of the Zeus bot. Until your money enters into Aurum, you will keep thinking Aurum is the same old thing that you know. Aurum is different. Aurum is unique. Aurum is a game changer. Aurum is that technology you've been waiting for. That platform you have been waiting for. That is Aurum. So you load some coins into Aurum. Whatever coin you load into the Zeus bot, this is the Zeus bot now, right? Whatever coin you load into the Zeus bot, your profits will be generated as that same coin. So you can either load Ethereum, BNB, Doge, Pepe, BTC. Okay. If you load Ethereum, you'll be generating profits as Ethereum. If you load Pepe, you'll be generating profits as Pepe. If you load BNB, you'll be generating profits as BNB. This is an amazing technology. Pay attention to the Zeus bot once you get started, because it's mind-blowing. And I tell you this, AI will not replace humans, but humans who use AI will replace other humans who are not using AI. So you better open your mind to use AI to make money, because it is going to make you money. All right, so one powerful part of the ecosystem is the Aurum card. Aurum has virtual cards and physical cards. Now, the physical card is the bomb. The Infinity card costs about $250, but that Infinity card gives you access to spend $100,000 a month without KYC. So here's the question I'm going to ask you. Most platforms in the past that failed us, they will tell us, oh, 1 year time, 2 year time, we're going to connect to Visa, MasterCard, we'll have a card. They'll keep telling you that story until they run away with everybody's money. Aurum, on the other hand, has already connected and is using it, it's functional. So the question I want to ask you is this: how come Visa is able to collaborate with Aurum to the extent that they can give Aurum a no KYC card with the capability of spending up to $100,000? That's the question you need to ask yourself. That means Visa knows Aurum very well. They've looked at Aurum. And that is the power of Brian Benson. That is the power of Brian Benson. Visa knows Aurum and can give the no KYC card to Aurum members. This is huge. While other platforms are saying vision, how many years to come we'll have our card, Aurum has it already. We have the virtual cards, which are KYC cards. Then we have the physical card, which is the no KYC card. So here are some videos of people using these cards.
This is Michael. This is a beautiful lady, Nida from Marriott. Now we will see. Also, machen wir besser in Deutsch, ne? Brandneue Aurum Visa Card.
Tap one time.
Klick. Okay. Brauchst du einen Beleg? Nein. Was passiert jetzt hier? Sale, Receiving, Receipt. Wait. Super. All done.
Yeah. This one for you.
Micha, geiler Laden oder geiler Laden? Thank you, Kapun Krab.
There's always excitement when you're spending money. I mean, it's always exciting.
This is
right. Now here's Leo Shea, who's a top leader in Aurum. He has a card and he's showing us the beauty of the freedom the card offers you. He's going to use it on 2 different locations. Just watch.
What's going on, Coach Namdi? How's it going? As I promised you, I wanted to show you that I do indeed have one of the ecosystem of Aurum, and that is the debit card. We're here in Dubai, as you can see behind me, Burj Khalifa. Today is December 5th, and I'm about to buy family dinner. Let's go ahead and tap right here. And if we can just show the camera to show it worked.
Show approved.
AED. Just come lower so she can see that it works. No, the camera, not to me. So she can see. Oh, I need to do the pin. Okay. Oh, wait.
It works.
And there we go. Aurum ecosystem, debit card, freedom. Take care, everyone.
Absolutely, Aurum can give you freedom.
All right, Coach Namdi, good afternoon to you. Remember yesterday, I promised you I was going to take the Aurum debit card. You saw me yesterday with the family. I used the card on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we're going to take out some money with Aurum. Follow me. You have to remind me the PIN number.
You have to move the camera a little bit for this one.
All right, let's go. Let's see this one in action. Should get some money out here. I'm probably going to take about $1,000. All right, I'm going to take $1,000. Here we go. I'm going to go with local currency. There we go. I can hear the machine. I can hear it giving me that freedom. All right, what's the card? What's the card? Take it slowly. Aurum. And here's the money. Yalla. All right. There we go. So 2 days in a row, 2 separate days. 5th of December, we used it to pay for a family dinner. Clicking it on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we used it to take out money from the ATM. This is freedom. Take care, everybody.
Thank you very much, Leo Shea. Aurum will give you freedom, and that is reality. We have different tools in the ecosystem. $20 a year, $19.99 actually will give you access to these tools. In the future, very soon, you're going to see real world assets, real value. You can own property all over the world that is tokenized, get a portion of the tokens and be a co-owner of the properties. These are things coming up, the POS machines, the ATM machines. You're going to be seeing Aurum as a real bank with some infrastructure in your community. Let's talk about withdrawals. Withdrawals are powerful, all right? Withdrawals work and everybody gets paid. That's the beauty of it. The percentage charge is just 1%. Then the blockchain will take its $1, the usual $1 that goes to the blockchain for transaction fees. Aurum just takes 1% of whatever amount you're withdrawing. So this is huge. Now, this 1% is another source of the income to the company. And they've been generous enough to just keep it at 1%. Some platforms will tell you 5%. Yeah, there are platforms that will tell you, oh, we're going to take 3%. We're going to take 5% of whatever you're withdrawing. Aurum says 1%. And so easy. This is a seamless opportunity and life-changing. Your choice. It's up to you to decide to participate. The opportunity is there. It doesn't matter your age. If you are 18, welcome to Aurum. If you're just getting your first job, let's say you're 20, welcome to Aurum. If you are 25, 30, if you just got married, come on, welcome to Aurum. If you just give birth to your first kid, open an Aurum account for your family. Get for yourself, get for your spouse. That is Aurum. The family having an account, 2 accounts, will make the family prosper from multiple accounts. That is power. This opportunity is worth that sacrifice. You have to grab it. All right. You have to spot the opportunity. You have to spot something unique and grab it. And you don't have to talk to anyone. Everything I've said so far, you don't have to talk to anyone. Just come in, grab it, and make the money that we've discussed. If you are somebody who has good money, let's say you're retired, you have money. All right. What you do is come in with some good money. All right. When you come in with good money, deposit and relax. You don't have time to be stressing yourself, chasing people around, talking to people. Come on, put in $50,000, $10,000 in line with your financial muscle, okay? Come in with something that's comfortable for you and enjoy Aurum. Now we're talking about the partner program. The partner program is not for everybody. The partner program is for those who are ready to work. It's for those who have grit and tenacity, those who have character, all right? The partner program is not for those who give up easily. All right. So remember, if you just come with some good money and just trade passively. But if you want to be part of what Brian Benson is going to talk about here, hey, listen.
If you had to describe Aurum's long-term mission in one simple sentence, what would it be?
Well, this is an easy one because this is something that we're really focused on, and one of the reasons that I'm happy to be the CEO here, but we're focused on creating 1,000 millionaires. And so we want to create $1 billion company, and the easiest math I can think of is 1,000 million is a billion, right? So if we have 1,000 millionaires that have earned that through our platform, I feel like that's going to be a job well done. So yeah, we want to create 1,000 millionaires.
So you have a chance to become one of the 1,000 millionaires. About five have been taken. Five slots have been taken already. The people who are part of the partner program, these are people who want to work for themselves. Becoming a part of the partner program is an opportunity to work for yourself. Working for salary, many people do the 9 to 5, right? Yeah, many people do it. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with 9 to 5. But you know what? Aurum is a chance to work for yourself, to work for your family, and to give yourself promotion without begging your boss. All right? You can get promoted, double your income in Aurum without taking permission from any boss. Without taking permission from any senior officer or anything. All right? You just come in. You have different streams of income: direct sales, team sales, direct profit share, team profit share, extra bonus when you hit the rank, shareholder bonus. Just get started. You get started as a Nova. When you become a Nova, you're just like every other person who is a passive investor. So you don't really have much unlocked as extra income from team building. So your first task for anybody who wants to become a part of the partner program, your first task is to move from Nova to Voyager. This should be done within a week or 2 weeks, if possible. I mean, remember, the partner program is for people who have character, people with tenacity, people who want to work for themselves, people who, even if they've lost before, have the grit to go again. And that is what it's for. $7,500 sales in your structure. Your capital is not included. You bring in some people and they, tell their friends, if you have $7,500 in your structure, you become a Voyager. That Voyager is a promotion. You have gotten a promotion without asking permission from your boss. You just decide, hey, I'm going to work 1 hour a day for the next 1 year, right? 1 hour a day, that's 7 hours a week, 10 hours a week for the next 2 years. You set your target and you stick to it. So this is for people who have discipline and who have passion, right? You need to have passion, grit, tenacity. Now, when you have these, you start with Voyager. When you hit Voyager, something happens. You don't just make 3% anymore when somebody signs up with your link and deposits, right? When somebody deposits trading capital, as a Nova, you get 3%. But as a Voyager, you get 5%. As a Vanguard, you get 7%. So that's how you get your promotion. But something powerful happens. You don't get team profit as a Nova. When you become a Voyager, you start getting 5% profit from the trading of your team. So every night when results are declared, people are seeing the profit like has just happened, right? You're going to be getting some percentage of whatever percentage everybody has made. That is why I call Voyager open sesame. It's open sesame to Aurum money. As a Nova, you're not really getting that team partner any money, right? You're not getting anything from there. You just trade it, all right? Have good capital, enjoy. But as a Voyager, you begin to see money flowing into your pocket. Oh my goodness. You just see money flowing into your pocket. But you can decide to get promoted again without getting permission from anybody. And what do? You go to Vanguard. Then you start getting 7% for anybody you bring in directly. And from your team to infinity, all the capital in your team trading, you start making 7% of whatever profit people make every day in your team. So you see, you got yourself some promotion. Every rank is a promotion in Aurum. And if you attain that promotion, you will just see your life becoming rosy, rosy, and rosier. All right, so how do you become a Vanguard? You become a Vanguard by first having a total trading capital in your structure of $25,000. Your own personal trading capital does not count. The trading capital of your structure, $25,000. Then you should create 2 Voyagers in your team. All right, you should be a leader to help 2 people become Voyager and you become a Vanguard. So you see, it takes some work, but that's how you get the promotion. You can become a Voyager in 2 weeks. Voyager is actually the most challenging rank to attain. Once you attain Voyager, Vanguard becomes a little easier. Vanguard Pro becomes easier. Nexus becomes easier. Oracle becomes easier. Ladies and gentlemen, for every rank you hit, you get a bonus. $100 for Voyager, $500 for Vanguard, $1,000 for Vanguard Pro, $2,000 for Nexus, $5,000 for Oracle, $10,000 for Prime. Some of us have collected all of this, and we're still looking for more, all right? But as an Oracle, something happens. you start becoming a shareholder of the company, because every 3 months there will be some percentage of profits that will be paid to shareholders, Oracle and above, and you become a part of that payout for life. When you go from Nova to Prime, you know what's happening? Voyager is open sesame to Aurum money. Vanguard, you double your open sesame. Vanguard Pro, you breathe in a little bit. Nexus, you start breathing. The financial cash flow in your life, you start feeling it from Nexus. Oracle, oh my goodness, is this so real? This is powerful. Prime, you have defeated poverty. If you hit Prime, you have defeated poverty hands down. All you need to do is to keep showing up consistently and pushing the team. But if you step into elite, where you get $20,000 bonus, welcome to wealth. I call elite welcome to wealth. Magnat, take a step further into wealth. Mitos, jump into wealth. Legend, you are legendary wealth energy. All right, a legend is a legendary wealth energy. When you become Dominion, you get paid $500,000. Dominion simply means money is your dominion. All right, money is your dominion, and you become a high voltage transformer. Anybody around you experiences the power of wealth. So this is a career path. Every promotion makes your life easier. You work at your pace. Determine if you want to do 50 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, 1 hour a day, 10 hours a week. It's your choice, but it's not for everybody. It's for those who have grit, tenacity, character, and passion. And when they do, their life changes. So here's an example of people who have done this over 5 months with Aurum. As of January 2026, when some people were trying to take New Year resolutions, some people were benefiting from the resolution they made in August 2025. From August 2025, these accounts have been making money. This one has made 143 million of the local currency, $97,000. This account has made $48,000. That is 70 million of the local currency. There are many accounts that are making this kind of money. All right. Get started today. Become a partner if you can, and experience wealth transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, get started. Get back to whoever invited you. It doesn't matter your age, young or old, come in with good money and change your financial story. You do not have to promote the opportunity. If you have good capital, you can just sit down and enjoy without talking to a soul. All right. But hey, we share the opportunity because we want people to know that Aurum is here. Because if people don't know Aurum, they'll keep falling for scams. So thank you very much for finding time to be here, and I really appreciate you. I want to take one quick question out of our frequently asked questions. And that question today, I think I should take the question, why do I need a VPN if I'm signing up from the US or Canada? The reason you need a VPN is you want a special high secure network connection. A VPN is virtual private network, so it secures your internet and makes you capable of achieving some things that ordinarily your environment might not have been able to achieve. So you could decide to operate from France with your VPN, and it will give you access to Aurum. Right now, Aurum might not be accessible to those countries by default, but people who are ready to take the bull by the horn will get in and take position and make money before Aurum will come back and say, let's open in the US and in Canada. All right. So it's your choice. If you want to wait until Aurum comes and opens a Binance US for you, or Aurum US for you, or you might wait several years. And by that time, many people would have, maximized the opportunity. I know you've listened to this presentation. It's been an exciting evening. Some people will keep thinking and thinking. There are people that I told about Aurum since August. They are thinking and thinking. This is the problem that they have. Just watch this.
I know your problem. You got a Bruno in your head.
A Bruno?
Yeah, I get one too sometimes. Alberto, you can't. Alberto, you're gonna die. Alberto, don't put that in your mouth. Luca, it's simple. Don't listen to stupid Bruno.
Why is his name Bruno?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Call him whatever you want. Shut him up. Say, Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Louder. Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Silenzio Bruno.
Can you still hear him?
Nope, just you.
All right, so Bruno is the entity in your head, sitting in the middle of your head. So behind your eyes, just go up a little to the back of your head, then go up a little. There's Bruno there. It's sitting right there, controlling your life, keeping you in check, making sure you don't take some risks, and trying to keep you safe. It keeps you so safe that you stay in the rut. Listen, if you're going to do Aurum, just jump in. Jump in, and it's okay to even start small. Jump in instead of keeping, just waiting and allowing Bruno to prevent you. Get into Aurum for the sake of your kids. Shut down Bruno. For the sake of your family, shut down Bruno. Get in and begin to enjoy this amazing opportunity. You'll be able to experience freedom. And even if you have a lot of money, you'll be able to experience more money. You'll be able to experience more growth. And it's indeed an opportunity of a lifetime. Aurum is like a miracle mat. You step on it and say, hey, take me to $1 million. And Aurum will take you to $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving me your time. God bless you. And now we take question and answers.